Hey internet, it's raining in Berlin, but I really like my glasses and makes me feel like it's summer still. And I have a pretty rough few days to go through here, so I need every positive emotion I can get. And the reason that I'm going through a rough patch is that the startup that I founded, Way.network, with Vasilis and Gianluca, is running out of money, and there's very little hope left that we can actually recover, find something that convinces the market. And that's why I've been thinking about a different project, a small side project. It was meant to be merged into Way, it was meant to be a part of Way, but it took on its own dynamic. And in the process of discovering and exploring that idea, I found someone who is the perfect co-founder and partner for taking this venture off the ground. And he clearly sees this as a separate project, which it probably is. It's really hard to force it into Way. But now I have a big conflict because I've built something with a team and I cannot just abandon it. But of course, when projects change, when startups pivot, everything changes. The whole requirements, the whole dynamics. And the new partner, Logan, is bringing an amazing energy and an amazing drive with exactly the kind of skills that we had been lacking earlier. And I see how he makes me get on my toes. I see how he makes me push myself to my limits. And I think that's how co-founders should relate to each other. They should really love to work, but they should also be slightly, almost intimidated by the enormous potential of the other. And that's what I feel, and I think it's kind of mutual. We respect each other a lot, and we have great ideas together. Yesterday we were just sitting in the living room and we found a beautifully elegant way of funding this project for the initial week, hopefully, or month, depending on the success. You'll see more. And then also with that new energy and this conviction that comes when you feel like you have an idea whose time has come, it's much easier to find people and convince them to give you support. So we met with one of the biggest blockchain venture labs in the world, like a name that I would not have dared to speak out, to pronounce, let alone contact. And we met with the CFO, and they were quite enthusiastic to get involved. So yeah, the future is bright. All I'm a bit worried about is how to handle the past, and that of course also affects your forward path. And it brings up some fundamental questions about how you treat people, how you maintain long-term partnerships. Brings up a lot of questions about ownership. Is a co-founder in some way responsible for his co-founders? So this is stuff that preoccupies me a little bit today. And as a reward for standing through this gibber, I'm going to show you guys my slightly worn out eyes. I coded till 6 in the morning and then got up at 8 to meet a great visitor from Turkey, Khan. But now, farewell.